Hi everyone, it's Mark Erickson from the Grounds Committee. I'm standing in for Dr. Mike Cronin today. I'm here with Golf Course Superintendent Michael Hughes. We wanted to talk today about some of the challenges that we have with the abnormal weather conditions we've had for most of the season and talk about some of the turf damage that we're experiencing in the fairways. Michael?
Thanks, Mr. Erickson, and good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for this opportunity. We want to talk about what's going on in the golf course as you play your rounds and the conditions of the turf, particularly the fairways. And what you've seen is a lot of brown spots on the fairways, and you'll also see a lot of the guys on the grounds crew out there watering by hand with hoses each day. And so we want to talk a little bit as to what's going on with the turf there. And what you might think or see is grass browning out because it's hot and we don't have enough rain, and that's part of it, and there's a lot more to it that goes along with that. In particular, what you're seeing on the fairways is secondary results of a disease, and we have a disease called summer patch on our fairways, and it's caused by low nitrogen, it's caused by compacted soils, it's caused by high humidity, and a lot of those things are what we're experiencing right now. We have compaction from excessive golf cart use and excessive golfing right now. We have high humidity with the weather, we have lack of rainfall, and all of those things combined lead to high disease pressure in the form of summer patch. You see it particularly on fairways like 4, 6, and 7. And what that summer patch does is it weakens our roots, and the roots of the grass have trouble taking up the water that we provided. And there you see the browning of the turf. So we are putting as much water on the grass as we can, but it doesn't always end up in green grass because of that disease that we see. So what are we doing to manage this disease? We're doing as much as we possibly can right now. We're treating the fairways with fungicides. We are trying to disperse the cart traffic using cart arrows and green and white cart traffic pegs. And we are using hand watering versus the sprinklers to get the water right where we want it. So lastly, we're here waiting for the weather to break. So with the hurricane remnants coming, we hope to get some dry air over the next few days, some more moisture in the soil to help those roots take up the water, and mainly dry air. So as the humidity kicks out, the dry air comes in and we get into the grass growing weather, and that's where we will see the recovery. So right now we're in the situation where we're trying to hit the brakes on the damage extending itself, because we're not going to get very much recovery right now. The recovery will come next week when the humidity kicks out. And lastly, as a member and a golfer at the club, we would ask you to try to disperse your cart traffic. If you're using a golf cart, please try to drive in the rough as much as possible. And other than that, thank you for your patience. The grounds crew has been working hard to alleviate these unsightly fairways, and we're getting there. So thank you again for your patience. Mark?
Michael, thank you. I think you'll all agree the greens are in spectacular condition. Hopefully we can get through this summer patch disease that we have and get the fairways back to where we'd like them to be. I just want to reiterate what Michael said about the carts. We have unusual cart traffic with the single rider per cart that we're using this year. So please respect the golf course and be careful where you take your cart. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can reach out to me, Doc Cronin, or any member of the Grounds Committee. Thank you.
Thank you.